AITA for refusing to give my day off on Mother's Day to my coworker who lost her kid. I'm 22F. A full-time student working part-time. Last year one of my coworkers who all Linda, 36F, lost her 8Y0 in an accident. We were terribly heartbroken because we had met the kid a bunch of times before since she was a single mother and sometimes had to take him here. As retribution contribution we cinched some off our paid days off so she could take some time. She came back 2 months after. I've been working here since I turned 17 and when I was 19 we had a change of boss. She basically made Mother's Day, Christmas and New Year's something we all deserved, and not only the people with kids. She said that if people had kids then we obviously had a mother and we deserved to spend the day with her. However, she made the compromise to send the list of names a month before so people could trade them. Well, aside from some guys who already gave his day, I'm the only non-mother who has it. My mother's still alive, but I went NC with her a few years ago. Either way I think it'll be nice to have a day off to prepare for my finals. Some of my mom coworkers asked for the day and I politely said no. Well, Linda approached me and said that this will be her first Mother's Day without her son. So she wanted to ask me if I could trade her day with her. Again, I said no and told her how sorry I was. She said thanks and went back to her space. Then, one of the other moms, who already traded her day with one of the guys, said I was in awe for not giving it to her since I don't even talk to my mom anymore and just for that, I don't deserve it. I asked why didn't she give her day off and her answer was that she's a mother of 5 inches. Some are agreeing that I should let her have it because she lost her child, but some other, including my boss, said that I'm entitled to keep it and should do it because I'll be using the day for something important too. Linda has been silent since she asked last Wednesday, and my other coworker is calling me an awe, so I'm not sure. ETA. Someone sent this to one of my coworkers and now 2 of them are sending me awful messages in calling me names. I get that I'm a heartless bitch. I'm sorry. I'll give the day to Linda and study when I get home. I don't know how losing a child feels. I don't even plan on having them. But when I decided to go NC with my mom I lost the only family I had. I'm also alone and I have to keep my scholarship so I can study and sometimes get 2 jobs in freelance stuff to pay for my place and my own things. If I had another job I'll put in my 2 weeks notice. But I can't. I hardly take days off because I really need the money. I wasn't even using the day to lay around or rest, I was trading work from work. ETA. You know what? Fuck it. I won't be bullied into doing something that doesn't benefits me. I won't be trading my day off. ETA 3. As someone suggested I'll add it. Linda can take the day off. It'll be unpaid, but she's allowed to. Linda's day off falls after my finals. If I were your employer, and aware of Linda's situation, I would have quietly arranged for her to be one of the people to have that day off. That way nobody would have been put in this position. It sounds pretty heartless to just send a list without Linda's name on it and have Linda have to either suck it up or scurry around begging others to swap. People are more than just marks on the roster. This should have been handled better than, oh well, you lost the Mother's Day lottery, so if nobody swaps you'll just have to mourn your recently dead child after office hours. However, your employer's oversight does not obligate you to give up your free day. It would have been so much nicer if you had swapped. But still NTA. NTA. You were entitled to say no. And you did. No one has any rights over your holiday. But I would question why your company, instead of giving Linda more time off for her loss, instead made other members of staff give up their own days. That saved them money and created a nasty culture where your holiday is not really yours anymore, but up for grabs. That's disgraceful all round. Can Linda take the day off unpaid? NTA. The idea that coworkers should be sacrificing their days off to cover the inequities of the company is straight up fucked up and exploitative. That ain't your concern. It's the employer's. NTA. Linda is not ta either. The coworkers giving you grief about it are the Oz. Nah. I know 2 people who lost their child in their first Mother's Day without their child. They were an absolute wreck. One was downtown just drunk out of her mind. The other shut herself away. It is a terrible day for them. I can understand somewhat. I didn't lose a child. Why your coworker would not want to be there. However, as you stated, others can swap their days. I am a mother and I worked all day on Mother's Day. I simply celebrated on another day. Your relationship with your mother is irrelevant. Your day off is your day off. Rather than just tag on to someone else, I think it's important to state. Again, this is a company problem. And putting it on employees is utter crap. NTA. And whichever coworkers are bullying you need to be reported immediately. Please speak to your boss or HR if you have one. And show them the messages. The only asshole here is your boss. Jesus Christ, just give the poor woman Mother's Day off. Nah. Linda politely asked you if you can forfeit your paid time off. And you politely declined since you earned the day and you want to use it else lose it. Your relationship with your own mother is irrelevant in this case. Personally, the company is the real awe. They could have had some empathy for Linda and let her have the day off paid. To avoid this guilt-tripping situation. Yes. It's sad Linda lost her child. And significant days like this will be traumatizing. But this shouldn't be made your problem. Nor Linda should be made to work on this day. The real a-holes are the coworkers harassing you. It is absolutely none of their business why you chose to have a day off. Why and who you chose to swap shifts with. You have a valid reason to need that day off and your colleagues can go kick rocks. NTA. I absolutely hate this giving of vacation time to others and why. Because there are always entitled people who think you should give up your time to them because they're more worthy of it. You owe no one your time, but if you ever decide to give it to them like you already did once, it's okay to ask. But it's not okay to then go around telling others that you denied them. As she most definitely did. It's also not up for discussion about who is giving days to who. Your boss needs to get involved in this issue. NTA. NTA. Not at all. Frankly. I think it is very inappropriate for your boss to put you all in this position of bargaining for major holidays. This is fucking weird. It makes the coworkers fight while the managers just sit and watch. WTF? Your boss sucks for making Linda work that day. NTA. It's a tough situation to be sure. But she could still take the day if she needed. And if the other mothers feel so bad, how come none of them are willing to give up their day? Just because you don't have kids or are in contact with your mother doesn't mean that you don't have other obligations. And as mean as this is going to sound, it seems like she was the last person to ask anyone to trade. And maybe the boss should have made it a little less random this time around and just given her the day. NTA. Your employer is responsible for providing days off. Not you. NTA and report the coworkers for harassment. It is your day off. What you are using it for is none of their business. If someone has a problem then can give up their day. Keep it and good luck with your finals. As a parent who lost my only child, I can remember my first Mother's Day without him. I was a total mess. Cried all day long. I don't think I could have shown my face in public. NTA. You're entitled to your time off, but my heart goes out to that poor mama. It's been 9 years for me, and every special day brings the same pain as when it first happened. NTA. It shouldn't be on you. You are studying for finals and working, it's a lot to juggle. It also sounds like you contributed some PTO when the child died. The truth of the matter is that many workplaces have terrible grievance policies. That's the real problem. NTA, and your edits break my heart. You do what's best for you. Up. I'm sorry your coworkers found this and are harassing you. As someone else said, Linda should take the day off unpaid and they can pay her for the lost wages. Keep doing you. Up. You're working hard to keep your head above water and it's not gone unnoticed.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.